So let's say that you found something and the offer is working great. It's already converting. People are making sales. You haven't yet, but you know other people are making sales. That's a great thing, but you're going to hit another roadblock. And this roadblock is I have to be the marketer. So what do I have to do to start marketing? Well, you need traffic, right? And then when you get traffic, you generate leads through through the traffic that you're getting.
Right.
But here's the thing about traffic. Now also, traffic is not all created equal. So you have to really understand the skill sets of driving traffic to your offer. Now, the offer that you are promoting when you drive traffic, you have to think about doing testing with different traffic sources.
Everything's tested.
We're talking about like if you do Facebook ads, if you do YouTube ads, if you do email traffic, which is our favorite.
Right.
It's different sources here, but you have to really go out there and do the testing to find out what's working. And you still have to learn the ropes on how to do that. It's not very difficult. It just requires a commitment to actually learn those skill sets. Now, one thing about PLS 3.0, they actually solved that problem. So now, PLS 3.0 solved the traffic problem. They solved the offer problem because the offer is converting right now. They also have traffic that is actually producing some great results for a lot of people. Now, for ourselves, we've been marketers for quite a few years, and we know how to generate leads. We know how to make sales. We know how to create bonuses. We know how to create our own offers and things like that. But for somebody brand new, let's say like you're just getting started and you're trying to put the pieces together and you're feeling overwhelmed, there's a lot of systems out there that is really missing the boat. And now that we have a system that provides the right offer and provides the traffic for you, we still are running into another hurdle. And that hurdle is great. Let's say you get a sale. But what happens with all the other leads that are coming into that process? Well, what are you going to do with that, right? Maybe you don't even know what to do with that. And this is something people struggle with as well.
Yes, they do.
And the thing about it is when this happens, it's another skill set that you have to learn. And I want you to learn these skill sets, but wouldn't it be nice that things could be done for you as you're learning the skill sets and you can start getting results and start building your brand and start telling your story and sharing your results, right? That's what it's all about. Because the more that you go through this process, you can start to understand that people start to pay more attention to you, especially if you're brand new, right? We know this because we coach many people over the years. Now, when it comes to the actual, the conversion side of the back end, when someone's actually following up, that's where multiple sales starts coming in afterwards. But here's another problem. You have a sale. What about the other products that make bigger money, right? You have bigger money on the back end. You make bigger sales, right?
I believe the proper term is called high ticket, Rich.
High ticket, yes. But let's talk about making big money.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Let's keep it real. Everybody out there wants to make big money, right?
They do.
You want to make bigger profits in your business, right? But the problem is, it's a skill set to sell offers on the back end because it costs more money. Now, you could learn this skill set, yes, but what if it was solved for you? Again, PLS 3.0 has solved that problem as well. So one of the things that is really important to maximize your profit potential is to have the proper follow-up process.
Oh, yes.
Right? So we look at different follow-ups. Let's talk about email follow-up, right? That's really common. Everybody gets an email. They look at the email, they click on a link, they look at the offer, and they look at it. Maybe they don't buy, or maybe they buy, right? It's just either or. But what if you could have someone follow up for you? How about two different ways of following up, right? Like text messaging, for example. Or how about email follow-up being done for you as well? Now, again, while this is going on, you still want to learn the ropes. You still want to learn the skill sets, which is not difficult. Again, this is required a commitment to learn those skill sets, and I recommend that you do. But it's great in today's age where we have technology that can actually do these things for us.